Alright, well, we're going to continue doing single-step equations today. Today we're going to look at multiplying and dividing. Last time we looked at adding and subtracting. This time, multiplying and dividing. Now remember last time we talked about the property of equality. That said that what we do to one side, we have to do to the other side. We used the example 2 plus 2 equals 4. And we said that if we wanted to add 1, we could, but we have to do it to both sides, just like this. Alright, and what we do that, we can do that with adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing, along with some other things. And today we're going to look at specifically multiplying and dividing. We also said that solving equations is kind of like a dance, and so I thought we would continue that dance today. Alright, so let's look at using division to solve equations. Now remember we said we always do the opposite of what the equation does. Remember we have a variable and a number next to each other. That means we're multiplying them. So we're going to use division in this case. So if we go 3 times x equals 27. So what do? We go 3 times x, and then we divide it by 3 equals 27 divided by 3. We often don't like to write it like this, so I oftentimes think it's easier to go like this. 3 times x divided by 3 equals 27. And it's not a lot like reducing a fraction now. We can cancel out the 3's divided by 3. There we go. That leaves x by itself, and 27 divided by 3 is equal to 9. And so 9, if we substitute that in for x, 3 times 9 equals 27. That works out, so we know we're right. The best thing about equations is that we can check our answer to see if we got it right or not. Let's do another problem like this. We have 121 equals 11m. So what do? We got 121 equals 11m, and we have to divide it by 11, which means we also need to divide 121 divided by 11. Remember that cancels out our m's, or our 11, sorry, and leaves me with m, and 121 divided by 11 is equal to 11. How about multiplication? When do we use multiplication? We use it when the equation uses division. So x over 2 equals 7. Well, we're dividing. Remember that fraction bar means divide. So we go x over 2 times 2 is equal to 7 times 2. When you multiply by 2, a division, that means those cancel. Leaves x by itself is equal to 14. And 14 divided by 2 is equal to 7. So we're good. Last problem. 8 equals k over 6. So since we're dividing here, we're going to multiply. 8 times 6 is equal to k over 6 times 6. Those cancel. Leaves me with k by itself, and 8 times 6 is 48. So always doing the opposite of what the equation does, and that should give us what we need. Alright, so now we've covered addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Those are most of our single-step equations. Have a great evening. Feel free to ask questions if you have them.